Hey friends! So I'm just going to do a quick tutorial for all of you who are new to mascara. I've had a lot of parties lately, so I just want to make sure that all of you new users are set up perfectly and have everything you need to get started on the right foot. Okay? So if you ordered recently, you either ordered a quad, you either ordered a hack stack, which is one of these, fits 8. You either ordered one of our mini double deckers, okay? Or you refilled your double decker and you're just waiting for all of your tins to come in. So your makeup's gonna come in these tins, okay? Nothing is pre-filled. You're going to have to slip these out of the tin and the lid and put them right in here, okay? So everything comes with this cute little lid. You just slide them right in there. My recommendation is if you just got the basic quad, you put them in order that you're going to put them on. So let's see here. Where's my, here it is. Okay, so I would recommend putting in your, there we go. I would recommend putting in your highlight, which is your foundation first, then your contour, then your lip and cheek, then your illuminator. You might not have an illuminator, that's okay. You might have a brightener instead. Go ahead and put your highlight, and then your brightener, then your contour, then your lip and cheek, okay? And then if you have the hack stack and you have some shadows or maybe the vanilla dust, go ahead and put that on the other side and your creams on the other. Okay, so creams on one side, powders on the other. Just in case a powder breaks, it's not gonna get into all of your creams, okay? Next up, let's get your face primed, okay? So you should have your perfector sponge. That's gonna help you remove any excess makeup, which happens to newbies, okay? And then your stay spray is going to help the makeup last longer. It's priming. Your face is a canvas. Don't forget that. Okay? So priming, priming, priming. This is a quick overview. I don't plan on being more than 10 minutes, okay? So stick with me here. And if you're new, again, you're going to want to save this video. Okay, so now I'm all primed. Now I'm going to get out my brush, okay? My specific brush that I'm going to use, that I have recommended to each and every one of you, is the blush and bronzer brush, okay? This is going to give you the lightest coverage. I'm just going to dab into my main color here. This is Mango. Mango's gonna help me correct my redness. Okay, I'm holding the brush far away. Don't put your fingers past these 3 lines, okay? It's gonna help you go lighter. Okay, just dabbing. Okay, and cover up that blemish right there. See that blemish? It's gone. Pretty crazy, right? I'm telling you guys, you do not need a lot of this to do any of the work, okay? A little bit goes a long way, okay? So, got my main highlight on. I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay. All right. So now I'm gonna go in with my detailed hack. If you don't have this brush yet, that's okay. You can thin out the smaller edge of the blush and bronzer. Okay, remember, we do our number 3, right? So we start here, the forehead. If you have a small forehead, you can skip this step. This is just helping reduce the size. Okay, so that's step 1. Here's step 2. Okay, we're just gonna cup that cheekbone And then step 3, we're gonna go right under the jawline. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then I already did that 1, so this is 2, and then this is 3. Okay? So push this down so you don't forget. Okay, slims the jawline. Okay, we're gonna push this back. Maybe I'll zoom in here so we can get rid of that crazy lighting. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit of a push up here. We'll push down, push up, push down. All right. And then I'm gonna go in with my lighter contour with the edge of this brush. And I'm going to do a little bit of a nose contour. Okay. See how I can see the natural light? I always recommend doing your makeup in a window or close to a window so you can see where the natural shadows and the natural lights are. Okay? While I'm in there, while I'm doing my contour, I'm going to take my hotline brush and I'm going to dip it into my contour, because remember, we can fill in our brows here with our cream-based contour. Okay, remember everything is multifunctional. See, that's just filling it in. Your brows are going to frame your face. Okay. If you do microblading or you have great brows already, you can skip this step. No need to worry about that. Okay? Now, I'm going to move on to my lip and cheek. I'm going to show you guys my favorite one. It's fall's coming up, so I'm going to show you guys sandstone. Okay? I'm going to do a couple dabs right there. Literally, you do not need much at all. Okay, I'm going to put some on my lips with my multitasker. It's a beautiful brick color. All right. And if you wanted to tone it down and you have a gloss, my preferred gloss is Sadie. See how that matte just turned into a gloss? All right, so beautiful color. Now I'm just going to blend it. So just go in a circle, sweep back. Circle, sweep back. Okay. Circle, sweep back. I love this brush because it blends so nicely. Okay, now everything's blended, looking good. Okay, so this is just a super light, natural look that I'm doing. And then if you've got a brightener, now it's time for your brightener. Mine is Sunlit, and this is how you're gonna put it on. You're gonna go straight down from the inner corner of your eye. Okay, straight down. And then you're gonna go out like a triangle to the outer corner of your eye. And then you're just gonna sweep. Okay? That's just going to brighten, and it's actually going to help put your lip and cheek where it needs to be, in case you went crazy. Okay, so don't worry if you got a little crazy with the lip and cheek. You're just going to push everything where it needs to be when you get to that brightener process. Okay, this is an added step. If you just got the normal quad without the brightener, you may want to add this at a later time. Okay, so to brighten, we just brighten the center of our face. If you need to know your brightener color, just send me a message and I will help find yours. Okay, so I'm just gonna go down the nose and then we're just going to sweep that. All right, perfect. Okay, so now let's move on to shadows. So my favorite shadow is Sabrina. Okay, so Sabrina is a cream. What I like to do with Sabrina is I like to put it in that corner right there. You see that? It just brightens. You want to keep your lighter colors right in that little corner right there, okay? Now the next color that I really enjoy is called Basic. And let me get my eyeshadow everything brush. And I'm just gonna sweep in with that Basic, okay? You do not need a lot of colors, but my one advice, or my one tip, is to push up towards that brow line so you're not like creating a big circle over here, okay? And I'm using the fluffy end, so kind of like a triangle, if you must. And then just buff it in. All right. And then I like to put a little bit of a sparkle in the center. So I'm gonna use You Complete Me right there. All right. All right, you really only need like 3 colors to really make a difference. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this Oak and do a sweepy eye right underneath here. That way you're not creating any harsh lines. It's exactly what we want to avoid. All right, so now if you went a little crazy, that's okay. You can go back in, say maybe you have a Buffy brush, push that up. Just push it up and then push this down right there. Push it up and then push it down right there. Perfect, right? Okay, one last thing, or 2 more things. Did you get Bella Bronzer? If you got Bella Bronzer, here you go. Take that fluffy end and put that on your neck first. It's gonna help connect your face to your neck. Put it along that jawline. I'm trying to get it so that light goes away. There we go. Forehead, anywhere the sun hits, okay? Do not use your bronzer as a contour. They're 2 different things, okay? All right, one last thing. Of course, we need to set because it's cream-based makeup. So I'm going to take my Vanilla Dust, okay? And I'm going to use this dark end. I'm just going to press in lightly because we want to use light powder around the eyes, okay? And I'm going to use this other end, thicker end, and press in. Set that makeup, especially on the nose. Okay, set the brows. Alrighty, and then before I forget, because I usually do, go ahead and get your illuminator and put that on because that is everything. All right, I'm going to dab into my Glamazing. All right, so just right there. You don't want it to be more than a finger wide. All right, you can also put a dab in here, put a dab in here just to highlight that. Isn't that fun? And then you can put some on your lips to create that little look right there. Okay, isn't that fun? All right, and then of course, you can put some up here to help accentuate that brow. All right, so, and then again, if you're new, you're going to want to use your sponge to help remove any excess. This helps do that. It also helps press everything in. Alrighty guys, that's my cue. If you need any help or have any questions, just send me a message and I'll be happy to help. Bye.